Welcome back, guys. So, I'm playing on Ultimate difficulty. I decided to start again, and I wanted to see if I could take Boston. Now, through Ultimate Cheese and a lot of save scumming, I've managed to get into a position where I've actually got the numbers advantage. So, they've obviously still got the quality advantage. But let's see how we get on. I'll tell you what, Ultimate difficulty is ridiculous. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of a pile up here. So I have managed to kill one cav unit, but they have got one more that could spell disaster for us. Right, let's just see what happens. I have to admit, I'm not too hopeful. Unfortunately, this cannon unit's lagging behind. I think it'll be okay. It'll take a bit of damage. No matter how many men I've got, it always feels like I haven't got enough. Well, so far so good. I haven't seen the cavalry unit yet. That could easily turn the tide of the battle. Thinking of relocating some of these cannons towards the edges. Well, it's going okay. Could even try and roll up a flank. When you try that, it always seems to fail. They always seem to have more troops wider than you think they are. But seeing this skirmisher here is making me think that I might have an opportunity. So let's bring these over here. they've got a big flank going on down here. Starting to crumble. Why are you falling back that direction, you absolute moron? Let's fall back towards the enemy, shall we? Ouch, he is beat up. Yeah, it's not nice getting routed when you've got a serious numbers advantage. Looks like we need some replacements over here. Ouch, he's beat up. Oh, don't. Yeah, good. I thought he was going to route towards the enemy. Getting routed again. This is why going down the flanks is so difficult. You've got to really keep your eye on them damn skirmishers. Nice, got some canister off there. Did a bit of damage to myself, like. Oh, I don't appreciate that it did 64 damage to a unit that wasn't even in combat. Friendly fire from the cannons. It's like he's aiming at me. Jesus Christ, he's just done like 30 damage to him. This is why it's really, really dangerous attacking, because your own cannons do so much damage to yourself. Ouch, their cannons are starting to hurt as well now. How did they get routed on a 2-on-1? Both of them got routed on a 2-on-1. I had like 4 times the amount of men as him. And how are these getting routed against significantly smaller numbers? Oh dear. This is why it's just easier to turtle up and let them come to you. If you try and take the fight to them, your men just crumble. Is he gonna win? 3 times the amount of men? No. 3 times the amount of men. Jesus Christ. At least his own cannons routed his men. Oh dear. Are we looking down here in the hornet's nest? Not too good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get turned here on this flank. Need to bring some more men over, but it is risky taking them from the defensive positions. I should probably go and deal with their cannons. Need to make sure I don't get shot by my own cannons here. Right, although these are out of ammo, I need to bring them over here. Oh, we got the victory. We've taken Boston. Let's go chase down these cannons. I need to tell our cannons to stop firing. Oh dear, Ultimate Cheese got us to this situation, but we've managed to take Boston on Ultimate difficulty. I didn't think it was possible. It wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't have save scummed, which shouldn't be the case, obviously. Getting routed. Oh, come on, just run in. Nice. We've still got a relatively intact army. To be honest with you, having a relatively intact army is sometimes quite bad because they cost so much money to upkeep. This is a challenging game, man. I tell you, it is a challenging game. Trying to manage money, ammo, provisions. Provisions are probably the worst thing. And then obviously your troops, your weapons, not to mention your buildings, supply lines. It's ridiculous. And at the same time, try and manage a navy. Come on, one more shot. Come on. One more shot. Oh, I got him. Nice. Well, we inflicted more casualties. Look how many extra men I needed for that. They only had 4,800. I had 7,600 and I had twice as many guns. And I still was struggling. Tell you what. What a challenging game. Yeah. My best recommendation for playing on Ultimate difficulty, don't. It is just, it's stupid. It really is stupid. If I hadn't have save scummed a million times, I wouldn't have been able to take Boston. So, just play the game on normal difficulty. This is like banging your head against a brick wall. Well, I'll show you where we're up to. I might just do some highlights of this Ultimate difficulty. Unfortunately, I got the naval bug where all of my ships lost all of their masts. So I've had to spend a stupid amount of textiles fixing all the masts up. So I've fixed up 3 of the ship's masts. But we've got a decent... We would have had a decent navy if we hadn't have lost all the masts. But really, we've only got three ships now. But I can attempt to try and snag a bigger ship with what we've got. I got at least one surrender there, which was nice. And then we're just going to have to chase all these troops down now. So I've basically got Middlesbrough, Newport, Providence, Leicester, Hatfield, Hertford, New Haven. I haven't come down and taken Fort Montgomery yet, and they haven't come to take these 2. So yeah, that is the situation. I think the best thing to do in this position is to go for Quebec and then Montreal, because they're basically undefended if you don't attack these forts. Where if you attack these forts, they fall back, and you just end up having to fight the same troops over and over and over again as they keep retreating. And then trying to take Quebec and Montreal then is a massive hindrance. Where if you just avoid all of that west side and just beeline to Quebec, they only have about 2,000 men here. You can take Quebec dead easy. Well, say dead easy. You still need about 3,000 or 4,000 men. And then you can come down and take these 2 cities quite easily. Montreal's sometimes not even defended. And then you get 20,000 per Quebec and Montreal, so that'll fund your army 40,000 gold. And then you can basically come and deal with the ridiculous amount of troops that are in these areas. So I think that is the best strategy, but you need to take Boston. The thing I'm concerned about, obviously, is the naval invasions. Now, I have managed to snag a naval invasion with my navy before, but having all these damaged ships is not going to help out, so thanks, Bug. Really appreciate it. So let's have a look at the market. There are no textiles for sale. So basically, always buy the textiles if you go in Navy. They're dead cheap, and they're really important. So always check to see if there's any textiles for sale. I think I've bought some recently, which is why there isn't any. But I am annoyed because if we have a look... How do you have a look? Can't remember. It should tell you. Maybe I have to unpause, sorry. But I need about 11 or 12 textiles to fix up these ships now. And most of them had at least half, if not full sails. So that's like a waste of 6 or 7 textiles. Not to mention that they're unusable until you fix up the hull. It's really annoying how it won't let you fix the sails until you fix the hull. So it's rendered 6 ships unusable. Highly frustrating. But anyway, I think that'll do for this episode. If I find some more highlights to show you, then I'll record them as well. Right, cheers for watching, take care, I shall see you soon.